Hi, welcome Priya. I upload videos every Tuesday and Saturday on fashion, styling, DIY, stitching and tailoring. If you're watching my video for the first time, please do consider checking out my previous videos. The links are mentioned in the description box below. Press the gray arrow icon below my video to check out my videos. Also do like, share, comment and subscribe to my videos if you liked my video for any reason. It does matter for me. Also, you would get notified every time I upload a video, so please do subscribe. Thanks for all those who have already supported me and already subscribed to my channel. Today's video is on how I reused a old long kurti which was below the knee length to make it a short kurti which is now below the hip length. In the first view, you are able to see a pink colored top blouse portion which was actually the original part of the kurta, which was attached to the cream colored portion which is below and which I'll be using to stitch a kurta. Those who haven't seen my how to stitch a kurti out of torn palazzo, please do check out the link in the description box so that you get an idea of how I stitched my short kurti out of a torn palazzo. To those who are wondering why have I added the same pics here, is that I cutted both the cloths together, the cream color as well as the black color torn palazzo, one upon the other. The reason of making this video is sharing why have I reused this cloth, how did I stitch it, how did I cut it, to give you an idea how we can make things simpler. Now in the palazzo view you had seen I had kept black cloth above cream color cloth. The same pics are attached here. I marked one upon the other and had done cutting for both the cloths together. For marking, I used my stitched kurti to mark. For the neck shoulder marking, I had kept as it is, and for the sleeve marking, I had marked front as well as the back side on the same portion. Cut the bigger size first, separated a single cloth, and from both the portions, cream as well as the black, kept one upon the other, and then cut up only two portions. As there were four, I kept only two and cut the front side, as the front side shoulder portion, hand portion is bit smaller in size. As you can see in the video, two of them, one cream and one black color, are smaller in sleeve portion. The one black and one cream colored are bigger. The bigger ones will go backside and the bit smaller ones will come in the front side. This is how I saved the time of cutting, marking and making it easier for stitching. I won't be using a cross cloth as for finishing the neck as I used it in torn palazzo video. Here I'll be just two folding the cloth and stitching it. This is better done if stitched by hand. I am here in this doing this by stitching it on sewing machine. This video is actually useful for people who are looking out for stitching by hand. This is possible in this pattern because the sides cut portion, the down portion as well as the sleeves portion, everything are already stitched in this. So only the side has to and the neck portion has to be done. After sewing or stitching the neck by double sewing it either by hand or by sewing machine, then first stitch the shoulders, sides of both the shoulders, and then attach the sleeves by stitching it. In my case, I had the existing sleeves before which was torn slightly a bit. I just marked it in the same pattern and cut off the torn portion and attached. Your sleeves are in a good condition. Just remove the stitches from the topmost portion and then attach them in the same way. First attach them in the middle, then join both the sides and you give them a second stitch. Now while doing this, keep in mind that the sleeves as well as the down portion which I was attaching were exactly the matching and the same cloth. In case if you are trying to do it, just keep it in mind that they should match each other after you complete the project, because we will be removing a part of it which might be matching the both, but later on after removing a part, if it doesn't matches, then it will not look that good. So after attaching the sleeves, then I stitched the sides of it. While stitching, again I covered up the portions wherever it was torn and stitched it from the sides of it. This was possible because my kurti was 2 to 3 sizes bigger than my original size and it was a bit loose for me. If you're sewing it in your same size from the same size kurti, this might not be possible, so please do keep such things in mind. So I have stitched only starting from the end of the sleeve portion on the sides till the waist portion, as the cuts are already done. So here we get a final look. Now the reason why I stitched it. The topmost pink portion was not a fast color cloth. The color bleeded every time whenever washed. Now as you compare both the cloths of bottommost cloth, first from the first view till the final view, you will see after washes the faint cream color is looking completely cream, either dark cream or light cream, but doesn't has pink patches. But in the first view you will see there are pink patches on the cloth, as the lowermost part of the cloth was good and the topmost blouse portion or the pink color portion was not good and it had color staining property. I just removed it, used the lowermost portion, stitched it, and then I have started using it as a top. This I did because the quality of the lower cloth and the sleeve cloth was much better than the topmost portion, and it was bigger in size so that a short kurti would be stitched. Now the question arises, where would I wear such a short kurti? Either on any skirt or on a salwar pant. Since it is small, I won't be wearing out and will be using it as a home dress. I've started to use, and after washes the pink color is now leaving. So I'm quite happy with what I have done. You might also try it too. Also, one thing I would like to share with you all is that I used 2 cotton cloths and kept it one upon the other, which were neither very thin nor very thick, making it easier to mark and cut it. If you use a very thin cloth, it will slip off, and very thick cloth will make difficult to cut 4 at a time. If you are doing this at home, keep in mind of keeping the sizes of the cloths also approximately same, that you won't go wrong. And also keep in mind to keep it placed correctly one upon the other so that it will come out well off and you will get the desired cutting. If you do have any more queries, please do comment below so that I can get back to you in that manner. Thank you for watching so far. Hope it was useful. Please do share it with your family and friends. Like it if you liked the video or found this content useful in any manner. Also do subscribe my channel to not miss any of my videos. I'll come up with the next video very soon. Till then, keep watching my videos and bye.